Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Michaela.
I'm Naya.
This is Unscripted.
Woo! Again.
So as you can tell from this title, this video is about...
So as you guys have read from the title, this video is about having best friends of the opposite sex in a relationship. Let's get right to the tea.
Anyway, so I've been on both sides of the relationship while having a guy best friend. So I've been in a relationship while he had a girl best friend, and then I've been guy best friends with a guy while he was in a relationship. And each time it ended up in a relationship. It's just not, it's messy to me. I feel like if you're constantly...
We started off as close friends.
Okay. Somehow you turned into my
girlfriend.
No, seriously, that's real life, because that's literally what happens. Go ahead.
Okay, but so you're saying, moving forward, you're not going to allow your man to have a girl best friend.
Okay, so honestly, if I'm gonna be real, I feel like when guys say like, hey, she's my best friend, honestly, I think that's just a way to justify the fact that you're spending a lot of time with another female. I'm your best friend. What are you your best friend for? Like,
oh, you're one of those.
No, so like, I'm not even controlling. Like, I'm
your best friend.
I'm very trustworthy, but it's just the fact that I've been in the situation myself, and it never works out.
Michaela, you're scarred. You can't carry your baggage from a past relationship
So, let me clear
a future relationship.
Let me clear something up. I'm not saying
I'm
not saying you can't have female friends. You can have all the female friends you want. But to me, a best friend is someone you're with all the time. Like, y'all are together all the time.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
There's lots of people who are best friends who aren't together.
So you would allow your boyfriend to have a female best friend?
Well, for me, it depends.
Exactly. Like,
so if she's someone you've like grown up with your whole life, then I can't tell you.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying. Or go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
I can't. Too late. I can't. I can't tell you to stop being best friends with her because you've been best friends with her your whole life. But if like when we first get together, she's not around and we're just together, honey, great relationship, and then all of a sudden you meet this girl. A few months later, she's your best friend. Okay.
No. That's exactly. That's what I mean.
That's
exactly what I mean. If you guys were having best friends like your whole life, like whatever, like I'm not gonna come and be like, you can't be friends with her, because that's controlling, and that's not what I mean.
Or like, what if she wasn't like the whole life? She could be like, like a year or two, and then you come around. I would definitely want to meet her, because I feel like in a relationship, you have to have trust, okay? You have to have trust. If you don't have trust, you don't have anything, okay? And as soon as they mess up that trust, bye, okay? Bye, period. So you have to have trust. I don't want to tell you, from a woman's perspective, I really don't feel comfortable telling a man to cut off his girl best friend, because I feel like that's just gonna make him. It's gonna make him resent you. It's gonna make him want to be around her more, and it might even make him start thinking otherwise about her. Like, he might actually start thinking romantically about her. So you can't really do that without consequences. So it's just a matter of, do you trust the person you're with, and are they going to introduce you to this best friend, and is the best friend going to talk with you and communicate with you? If you have a friend that acts weird, are you throwing shade, Naya? If you have a friend that acts weird, she's not your friend. She's something more than that. Period. But if she's like real cool, it just makes you feel a lot more comfortable.
I feel like it's like situational based. Like, I feel like you can tell when like it's something more than it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kinda. You might get like a gut feeling that something's off.
Yeah, like I feel like you'd be able to tell when someone's genuinely just like your significant other's best friend, and then when it's like some like low key stuff going on. Another thing is, if someone is best friends with someone, so let's say like a guy's in a relationship with a female, and then they get into it, whatever. He's gonna go to his female best friend for like whenever they're like not on good terms. So I feel like while you guys are not on good terms, he's getting closer to her, and it just can get really, really messy. So like, I'm not saying you can't have friends. Like, you can have all the friends you want. Like, I wouldn't be controlling in a relationship, but I just feel like there's a fine line between like being friendly and having friends, and then like overstepping those boundaries and constantly being with them, constantly texting, on the phone, hanging out all the time. Like, while you're in a relationship, that's just weird to me, in my opinion. Oh, another thing. So if someone says like, that's my brother, that's my sister. I feel like that's another way to justify the fact that you're hanging out with someone of the opposite gender a lot. Like, that's just your way to...
Not all the time, though.
That's just my opinion, just because of what I've experienced. Like, I've experienced it on multiple occasions. Like, I don't think I've ever, like...
seen a genuine...
Yeah, a genuine, like, brother-sister relationship if you're not really brother and sister. If y'all got the same mom, I'm sorry.
But I feel like a close friend is cool, or like a friend, a real genuine friend, but... the best friend stuff can get pretty sketch, guys.
Yeah, I just said I think there's a fine line between having a friend and then just doing too much. If honestly, if a guy was in a relationship with his girlfriend and I'm with him all the time, constantly FaceTiming him, texting him, whatever, like, I'm gonna feel uncomfortable. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like we said, like, I feel like it's situational. So if you're in a relationship and your significant other has a best friend, and when they come around you, if the best friend's acting like weird and standoffish, something's going on. I'm sorry, but something's definitely going on.
I feel like my ex, his best, not his friends, but his best friend. I feel like she was a genuine best friend.
Do you?
Yeah, I met her. She was really cool. She had her own boyfriend. But I met her. She was cool and comfortable around me.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's like that, then I feel like that's genuine.
If he says that they're hanging out, can I come? Can I hang out too? Just this time, but don't do it like...
Oh, we're hanging out? We're hanging out for today?
Exactly.
Let's go.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Your best friend and me. Period.
So good.
But you don't want to seem crazy, so maybe just stay calm about it. Like, hey,
can I
hang out with you guys? What if they're like, no, you can't hang out with us?
Then sis, something's going on. It's just so iffy. Having a best friend of the opposite sex, like...
we're not talking about just friends or close friends. We're talking about the best friend.
Like, that's why I just said it's no. Like, I just don't feel like having best friends of the opposite gender is a good idea. It just never ends well.
It's not all the time, though. I feel like we're speaking for, like, 95% of the time.
That's a lot, Naya. That's a whole A on the test. Like, seriously.
I feel like it's a 5% of time.
You think
you said all the time, so why you don't agree? What you think, 100?
Yeah.
You think 100%?
I just
you can't speak for all
I
cases.
I just feel like saying 95% wasn't necessary. That's basically
because
all.
I feel like it's a few.
A small slither. For that small population, congrats. You have a really great relationship.
And I feel like the people that would disagree with us would be people who never experienced like...
Because we both experienced it before.
Like, if you've never had a significant other with the best friend...
then you're probably like, okay, they're over-exaggerating.
Then your opinion doesn't matter right now.
Honestly,
I'm sorry.
I just guarantee you, if you or someone you know has been in a relationship with someone who has a best friend of the opposite sex, you can testify and say that it didn't end well. When I was in my quote-unquote relationship, his girl best friend was like taking him to get his hair cut. They were together all the time. Like, they would be at each other's house like all the time. She would be spending more time with him than I was. Like, they were together all the time.
So let's talk about boundaries. When are they crossing boundaries? Why are you spending money on my man? Okay, if your best friend is always spending money on the other one, I'm sorry, but that's suspicious. That's pretty suspicious.
If I have a boyfriend and his female best friend is always spending money on him,
yeah, that's suspicious. Why are you always spending money on him? I can see one time or every now and then, if it's like last minute, but just in general, you buying them things.
Yeah,
no,
that's a red flag. That's definitely a red flag. Another boundary for me is texting all day 24/7. Y'all don't have that much to talk about. I mean, I know y'all are best friends.
We sound so like territorial right now.
It's not even that. The thing is, I've been naive, like I said before, and I've been very, very lenient, and then they ended up being together.
Me too. I was very lenient.
Yeah. I don't feel like the things we're saying are unrealistic. Like saying we don't want them to spend money on our boyfriend,
Texting all day
24/7. No girlfriend's gonna be okay with that. That's realistic too.
If you're texting her every single day or texting him,
24/7.
okay, dudes, like if your girl was texting a dude 24/7. You would have a problem with this. I know they're probably watching this video online, man, whatever. But if your girlfriend was texting a dude 24/7, you would have a problem. So yes,
don't even try to lie and say you won't. Exactly. Know you would.
Yep. So yep, we have a problem. Another boundary is staying the night at your best friend's house.
Of another gender.
That's suspicious. That's really suspicious. Why are you staying the night over there?
You couldn't drive home. They couldn't take you home. Y'all, we don't want y'all to think we're insecure and controlling, but I just feel like these things are just like too much. That's just too much for me.
Some boundaries are just obvious, but sometimes you gotta lay them out. But I mean, you have common sense. So
yeah. We're grown. Like, we all know what's right and what's wrong. Honestly,
everyone does. And you know what? I'm sorry, But boys, they try to act like they don't understand boundaries, but they
do.
They know when they're crossing the line.
They know.
And
they be trying to act stupid. They be trying to act stupid.
Right. Like,
y'all know.
Well, all I did was go over to her house.
They be 22 years old talking about.
Right. Watch TV with her. No.
You know.
No,
now
boys.
You know.
Boys.
Okay, I'm going to go to Derek's house and I'm going to just
watch movies.
Watch movies all night.
Would you like that? And I'm going to say the night. Like, no, but they're not that
They be
dumb.
playing that role.
They played that role.
They played that role real good, too. Real good.
What? Are you serious? Are you serious? Girls can lie pretty good. So, honestly, your girl's either doing it or she's not. So, I don't really know what to say. Get you a girl you can trust, I guess.
So yeah. So like we said, those are the boundaries. But I would say if your significant other and their best friend are genuine, if the significant other, like when they're around you, acts cool, acts normal, it seems like they respect your relationship, then I think that's fine.
Yes. I perfectly agree. They also, if it's a genuine best friend, they should want to make a relationship with you
as well.
Because
yes,
if
that's
if you are someone special in their best friend's life, then they should want to develop a friendship with you. They don't have to become your best friend, but they should want to be your friends.
That's it. So the main point I would say, have someone that you can trust. Someone that you don't have to question their loyalty, like Naya said, and then you should be good.
Listen to your gut feeling. Don't listen to your
95% of the time. Yeah, don't listen to your crazy.
Listen to your gut intuition feeling, and sometimes it takes feeling that more than once. Don't listen to your insecurities. That's not what we're talking about. Listen to your gut feeling.
If you just feel like
if you really feel like something is very, very off, and it's been some signs, then girl, I'm here to tell you, you're most likely right.
You're most likely right.
You're 99%.
Yeah. So thank you for watching this video. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Video number 2. This one was a little more serious, but we had some serious tea today.
Be sure to give us a like. Comment. We really want to interact with you guys. We want to know how you guys feel about the stuff we're saying. If you disagree, we don't care.
This is a good one. We need comments on this. Comment. Say how you feel. Say how you feel.
But like I said, if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe.
If you're not subscribed to our channel, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'll wait.
But anyways, thank you guys again for watching. We'll be back with another video next Sunday.
Thank you guys. Stay tuned. Next Sunday, we'll be back. Hey.
Mwah.